Coming up this Saturday, we have Canelo versus Berlanga. And I wanted to do a video because I am truly intrigued if there's any way that Berlanga can beat Canelo Alvarez. So let's kind of talk about Berlanga in general, because I think that's the best place for us to start. We know who Canelo is, but Berlanga, he's a fighter from New York, fights at 168, has had one of the best knockout streaks for first round knockouts in history. I believe he went like 13, 14 fights straight. Incredible power. But the people that he was fighting really didn't have great win-loss records. But he was exciting and being able to knock people out, and he had celebrities supporting him. From someone that's from up north, if you make it in New York, people are going to show out. If you can bring a show, people are going to show out. But ever since then, he got dropped from his promoter and he went over to Eddie Hearns, and he's had a couple of fights and he's looked okay. You know, got one knockout, actually two knockouts, I believe. And in his recent fights, he has looked better. But the fact that he got this fight against Canelo, to me, is probably only due to the fact that we have the Day of the Dead coming up. And then also the fact that he's Puerto Rican. Maybe if he was also Mexican, that would matter. But the Puerto Rican versus Mexico rivalry is something that is just cemented in boxing legacy. It's something that people love to watch. Mexican folks are known for being tough, having grit. They call it the Mexican fighting style. People said Triple G has it, but I think Canelo has that in spades. But Berlanga, I don't know if there's a Spanish Puerto Rican style. As a Puerto Rican, I don't know in terms of boxing, but I will say Berlanga does have power. He has true power, real power. So back to my question. Is there any way that Berlanga can actually beat Canelo? People talk about the puncher's chance. I think a puncher's chance is just a way to say that, hey, if I catch you slipping, I'm going to get you. I might clip you. But Canelo has one of the best chins that we've ever seen. I mean, he fought Triple G. That is not an easy person to fight. And Triple G was known for hitting people and knocking their ass out. He gets you against the ropes and you're gone. You're going to sleep. And Canelo, he weathered that storm 3 times. I mean, he bought Bivol, and Bivol was 175. That's a big dude. You know, that's a big dude. And he took those punches. He took all those jabs and those hooks. And I haven't really seen Canelo wobbled. So I don't think a puncher's chance is actually real. I think the only way that Berlanga can actually win this fight, believe it or not, is on points. I don't think strength would get him over this fight. I don't think that he can knock out Canelo or sleep Canelo or abuse Canelo. No. I think that the way that Berlanga could win this fight is actually what he's been kind of saying, even though it doesn't make too much sense. Is he talking about it's all about intelligence? It's all about intelligence. Bro, you're going to have to win this fight on points. Kind of like Caleb Plant was kind of winning the first couple of rounds against Canelo. Using your jab, having movement. And then when Canelo comes to be aggressive, you hit him with a counter punch and then you get up out of there. That's the only way you're going to win this fight. And the problem is that this is Canelo's show. People don't expect you to win, so the refs are going to be probably leaning towards Canelo anyway. This is going to be one of the worst big fights for Mexican versus Puerto Rico, in my opinion. And I like Berlanga, and I am Puerto Rican, but I'm also a realistic boxing fan. I'm going to watch this fight, but I don't expect this a fight to actually be truly entertaining, because I think this might go 12 rounds. Because I don't think that Canelo really wants to knock this dude out. Maybe he does because he's been talking Cash Money Records, but I think Canelo just want to get this over with, get this done, and then move on to a bigger fight. Either the winner between Bivol and Benavidez, or to fight Benavidez. And to go ahead and make that super fight, because I think that he's on his way out. Canelo's probably going to be retiring soon because he got all the money in the world. And if he does one of those Riyadh season shows, then yeah, Canelo going to get that 150. Maybe he'll fight Crawford, which would be crazy. He'll get that 150, and then I think he's just gonna go ahead and golf and set off to the sunset. Canelo's fought everybody. I mean, Canelo has the experience. Canelo has power. He has the best head movement for anyone within his weight class. He has great distance control. That's the reason why he fought Mugia in the pocket. Even though everybody was like, "Ooh, man, Mugia's fast and strong." He just, don't have all the experience and he's super duper young. Berlanga doesn't have any of that. And just to recap, do y'all think that Berlanga could beat Benavidez? Do y'all think that he could beat Munguia? Who y'all think that he could beat in the top 168? I don't think that Benavidez, or I don't think that he could beat any of those cats. So the fact that he got the Canelo fight, shout out to Eddie Hearns, because Eddie Hearns know what he's doing. And he know that Canelo needed a stay busy fight. And the crazy thing is that if you lose this fight, which he's probably going to lose this fight, you can fight Caleb Plant, because Caleb probably going to win his fight against that dude. And then, Caleb versus him is something that you can build because we've seen them both fight. The only thing Berlanga needs to do is honestly not get destroyed and be competitive, man. Be competitive. And then you can fight Caleb. I would like to see that fight. I think it's a grudge match. I think they got super duper beef. I will pay to watch that fight. But if Berlanga gets exposed or destroyed, or it's easy, or it looks uncompetitive, or it goes 12 rounds and it's boring as hell, or he looks timid, ain't nobody gonna want to see that. Ain't nobody gonna want to see him no more. So, yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments below, because I truly cannot think of any other way that Berlanga can win this fight besides on points, because he's not going to be able to knock him out. He needs to be patient. He needs to stick that jab. He needs to move, and he needs to counter punch. And that's the only way you're going to win. Basically, try to beat Bivol without all the skills, technique, and talent of Bivol. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hear me out. Jimmy B. Fearless, YFM Sports. Make sure you watch our live stream every Monday during the NFL season. We're going to be recapping the NFL, all the big games, but also any storylines that occur as well. We'll be on around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time-ish, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time-ish, and whatever that is, Pacific Time. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.